back again. Woohoo indeed. Yes, it happens when I click off the game to say look at Discord. Then the sound disappears. So it was you. Your fault. What else is up here though? I'm getting sidetracked already. That looks like a one-way trip.
Ah, you've returned.
Yeah, I've not been gone, really. That's a very modern chair. I know it's a bathtub. Always check behind the waterfalls. It's very green light down here. That doesn't seem to actually have a source. Does remind one of the Ethereum load though. Green light. Let's see. A friend of the philosopher. So he put them to rest. Are we gonna get zombies? Or more of the golden horror things? Very Skyrim-y. These sewer tunnels go everywhere. Are we gonna get to the cistern now? Oh, there was people here. The game gives me arrows. That means there's gonna be combat. Hello. You don't look at me. Huh. So he's different. Lots of people running. Oh, these guys look at me. Oh, hello. Rather you didn't though. Fuck off. So how are you getting down here? No, I thought the angry people were all accidentally created by the lady in the palace. But these are actually the statues coming to life now. This is very different. Huh. So now I have to watch out for jump scares because of the statues coming to life around me. Fun! Egyptian! I have no way to regen my health, it happens on its own. I just have to be careful until my health is back, not get into any more fights for a while, or drop off this platform. Like this. See? So there's an entire Egyptian society under the Greek society under the Roman society. I don't feel like waiting. Acker beneath. So there's more under this. I think the game is saying. Hello. Wait, what? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one in hieroglyphics. Which I can read, apparently. Just like I can randomly understand Latin. So we have the Egyptian god of the underworld. I think. I mean, the game thinks Anubis. Are you gonna attack me? No!
Stop! Do not come any closer. Who are you? I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors, Trousers, boots, curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want? To what end? That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
Okay, that was easy. Yeah. This game reads my mind.
Now, as for the other plaque.
Oh.
Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was. You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
But why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie. I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
So, we have combined underworlds, right? I assume if I restore this place, I will find a Christian underworld built on top of the Roman one in the future. So they're just stacked. Whichever civilization arrived, they built their culture on top of what was there before.
It has a name, and that is the Duat.
There's one
See
underworld.
what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
And you found out on this plaque that Egypt was actually not the first in the cycle. That's where you... This is my prediction. Egypt also did that. They built on top of something more.
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Why can I ask this? He just said he can't read it. Let's ask anyway.
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name. You are too late. It is done. You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness. If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
Oh, it won't. I'm going down there. But, tell me about yourself, Sa.
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fire
and then fire and river and coin and Karen.
I terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kerti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kerti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Why do these people remember their death, but no one up in the city, or my character, remembers dying? Huh.
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
Oh, they will be. 2,000 years from now, people still remember. Don't you worry.
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there.
Right.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it. I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
Cool.
Good. Be gone from this place.
Yes, I am
Wait.
leaving.
You are planning to
Yes.
go down there. I see it in your eyes. You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness. We shall see.
It's a game. I'm gonna be fine. Can I trigger the golden rule down here by killing you? I mean, they're statues, so I guess yes. Statues that don't look at me, and some of them attack me. Bye.
How is it possible to feel?
Another bathhouse? Are you seriously? Bathhouses have always been popular, I guess. Same pipe even. So we're gonna... It's just a repeat. Again! Am I gonna find another portal now? That would be quite a thing. Oh look, it's an invisible wall. They had amazing technology. Thank you for pointing the way. More invisible walls. This place, it's amazing. It's mirror magic. I'm running away from the plague. Plague? Ah! Well, that explains the invisible walls. Alright, I assume you mean plaque. Yes. I'm just so curious about this place. I'm finding them out of order. I'm still missing one. Sumerian. Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Thanks, tooltips. That was easy. So I'm missing Greek still. Am I gonna get more boulders? No, just the one. It's probably a pain in the ass to reset this trap. How long ago is Sumeria? Do you know about Sumeria? I don't know anything about Sumeria. Right. No, isn't that Mesopotamia? Oh, whatever. So... Right. Mesopotamia is the area, not the people. Right. So it seems the people inside these statues are still alive. Some 4500 / 1900 years later, these people are still alive in here somehow.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise.
Oh,
you
you're
will
gonna...
die here. I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed? Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Oof. What's the call here? I want to say the top one, yeah. I mean, this is the truth, right? This is what I intend to do. But I like this.
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people. I will not allow this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Yes. Ah.
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
These are both great. Can I say them both, please?
Now you insult me and all of my ancestors. You have sealed your own fate. Ha, good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
No. No, no, no. You can all suck it. I would prefer to not die. That would be nice. I have the plaque, who cares anymore? Wrong way. Up and out. I wonder if I can talk him down. I wonder if I need to talk him down for something. It doesn't really matter either way. All I need now is to get out. Find the last plaque. Find Dooley. Also. Still haven't found any prison. mean, the name is sounds very similar to a character from the mod, Dooley. No, hurt me bad. Everyone else is already... So I'm the only target. That's nice. It's nice to be wanted, I guess. I took my sweet time. It's hard to believe that no one else has found the portal. And the guy runs over here to make the portal and I'm the only one. Really? Running around in panic. I am the only one to run into this portal. See, at least the mod puts the portal inside a locked room, to which I have the key and Metellus has the key. No one else.
Salve, friend.
Hello.
Oh. Yulia. Poor. Alright, let me...
Right.
I'll go.
I can't give him money I don't have. So that's one mystery solved. There's also one more door, actually.
Ixion
This
Terrans.
door. Which does open, sorta, but there's a person in the way. Can I kick? I can't kick you. I would like to go inside here. Yes. If I want the perfect ending, I need to save money. Which means I'm probably just gonna not bother saving them this round. Tell me something I don't already know. I'm supposed to listen for her to say something interesting. Something helpful. Which so far hasn't happened. Oh, this is an excellent time. Thank you for saving. I want to try this. It does kill me. Alright. Mystery solved. Excellent time for an autosave. I was really wondering if they thought of that. You know. There's a good chance if you have lazy people making a game that if I'd walked in there nothing would happen. But they did think of it. And I'm proud of them. Too bad loading times are very long. Alright. That was fun. He really runs. Jesus. He's so fast. Hello. Oh. Loading.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I want to talk to you. That would be the sound of an assassin dying.
I beg your pardon? Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter.
We know this.
Hercules was able to lead
Yes.
Sisyphus
Yes.
and find.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
May 14.
I need to talk to you about appealing to the gods for help, right?
Ave again. Sir, all Romans try.
Nope. Confronting, escaping.
As I mentioned, the problem first, it's said. It is. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape as we are. If she really did help Orpheus and Sisyphus, perhaps she'll help us too. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is... Then
Right,
can you
we've had this conversation.
if she has indeed been abducted, tell
Right.
me.
Ah, right.
That is strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that.
It's the upper cistern again. I've done that.
Well, as far as I can tell, water flows into the city from an aqueduct into one of two cisterns, the upper cistern. If that's the current she's talking about, then perhaps you need to get into the upper cistern somehow. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate. But if that doesn't work, perhaps you can find another way in. Let me know if you find anything in there.
I can ask about the key now. That's good. Alright.
May Fortuna...
No. She's the girl is in the upper. Her tears run through it. So the whispers are all about telling me about the missing sister. I'm getting a lot of goals now. Holy crap. Who can I ask? You, soldier man.
What is it, citizen? All right.
Can I ask the asshole?
We're finally alone. Something? Now, we have... Is that...
You need to stop pretending.
Look now. Ask then. Good. I think it's best if I hang on to it.
Yeah.
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply out of the question. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you. I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But in any case, was there something else?
I need to know where Dooley is.
Thank you.
I mean, it was nice to talk to you about this key. But... I've not found the Dooley.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Yeah, it's a sad life for you.
Are they?
I know. It's an interesting twist on the idea that he already knows about the loop, and he's been remembering each one. That's a turn, a twist. Did I ever manage to get in here? No, I didn't, right? Now I did. That's some good money. And some more wine. Why not? I found no use for it, but someone's been telling me I should take it. A whisper. Can I go against this current? Can I turn the geese into gold? Haha! Literal golden geese. I'm sure I know someone who'd be interested in that. I've still not found Dooley.
Salve.
Yo.
Hello there. Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused.
Nah.
Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic. Very well. Another time.
If anyone would take these golden eggs off my hand, it would be this guy. Oh, hello. That was incredibly obvious, actually. Right. I did not do it. I think our Dooley is Dooley. Except he can write, which means he can read, which is a difference. Hello, simple man.
Hello? Hello?
I was not following you.
You're going to let me out of here? Really?
That's not what I said.
Oh. Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad. I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good.
Well, if he'd
Then they
stolen, he would have
called
broken the
me
rule.
names.
So he didn't steal, clearly.
They called me a liar, Billy.
Ha!
Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior. Well, he's lost treasure. Doesn't seem to be anything. Relating to a brother. Oh no, Hannibal. But he's confirmed, yes, Hannibal does still exist. I think he's called Hannibal in Skyrim. There's no treasure. He's been going into the cisterns.
What does it say? My treasure.
Give me the key. You're gonna give me a key. I know it.
My friend Hannibal used to look after
A friend.
He
Not a
said
brother.
he always would. But
This
then
is almost exactly the same dialogue.
he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one,
The upper.
they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady. Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
He's so nice.
Like Galerius.
Ah.
He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
And everything.
If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Is he gonna lead me to Maisie again? Everything leads to her, but freeing her is pointless. I need to get the man elected. That's what I need to do. I need... Hello. I can go for the plaque. I still need to dig up dirt. I am good. Great, even.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. See you're up.
Priestess. Hello.
Just like Apollo.
Let's talk elections, please.
Arve again. Did you find?
I know. Status.
It must be completed. It'll
Yeah.
be between. Why
Yeah.
do you?
I want to nominate
I like the
Galerius.
idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow.
Right.
Certainly.
Let's find some dirt then.
See you again soon.
I think I know how to get dirt. I have an idea. Let's buy some poison. Oh, let's get some arrows too. Thank you. And the 1 coin. Such wealth. That's a bad idea. No, I have it. I don't need it. Oh, this... Okay. It's not random, but yes. Also, they look at you. Let me just... Hello. Also, some of them talk to me. So, you know, I've made some great friends in this town.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his
Stop
threefold
it.
braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll
Yes.
scare away my customers.
Listen to her.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are
Stop keeping her
ignorant.
busy.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Right, we done? Hello.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia,
I know you.
and I hope I'm not being too forward, but
Ooh, let's
the
flirt.
moment I laid
completely
eyes on
forgot
you,
about this.
I was intrigued.
Let's not come on
There's
too strong.
something dangerous about you, like a prowling manticore.
Oh. This evolution.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
Is she...
I take back what I said.
She's impossible.
Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
So I can respond to her flirting and it instantly turns her off, or I can turn her down. That's it. I guess I'm intriguing if I say fuck off. Maybe. I don't really feel like trying more though, since I know she poisons people. But it was fun. Yeah.
Certainly. For 10 denarii. Have you met Livia? Now. Whatever you...
You have a way
you know,
out.
normally, I'd expect you to buy me... I guess that went right over your head. Never mind. As a matter of fact,
Gimme.
I do know a way out.
Give me your poison.
I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle.
Alright, for
So,
context, we're trapped
How
in this
badly do
city.
you want it?
We're trapped
Is
in
it
this city
worth,
with the golden
say,
statues that look at
1,000
people.
denarii to you?
We have the golden rule, which means if anyone in here commits a crime, everyone's turned to gold. The golden rule is true. There's some people that don't believe it because it's impossible to prove. Because if you try to prove it, everyone dies. So that's a bit fucked. This woman claims to know a way out. Now I know that her way out is suicide. She's trying to sell me suicide for 1,000 denarii. I'm actually going to try to buy it. Because maybe I can use that against her or something. Or against someone else. So give me your poison.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
I can't actually buy it. I can tell her I know. But that's... I want the poison. Not for myself.
Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, let the buyer beware, right outside my tavern.
Yeah, alright. I
All
can't
right.
actually...
See ya.
That's stupid. I want your poison. I thought it was gonna be a lead, but it's not. So that's sad. Yeah, that would have been nice if that was actually something.
I hope you have a good you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation? You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not
I can't,
have
no.
been. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformity.
He looks pretty normal to me.
Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter.
He doesn't
and most
speak
importantly,
normal,
he is able to continue
Romans, am I
living.
right?
A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else? Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Okay. How am I doing on money? See, I was hoping that would be my dirt. The poison. More evidence linking Malleus to the name. That would be this bounty notice. If he's not told to leave, he's not trespassing. If he leaves when he's told, he's still not trespassing. If you're told to leave and then you don't leave, that's trespassing. And apparently he never did that. I can go for the last plaque, I guess. If I go to her and don't free her...
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Because I'm cooler than you.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I am.
Well, it's your funeral.
Let's fight some stuff. Yes, I have a flashlight in ancient Rome, don't question it. I'm from the future. How did I miss? Come on. And now you're gonna be in my way. All annoying like. Where's the way up again? There we are. That was interesting. So I'm gonna go find her, talk to her, and not free her. It will be very sad, but it needs to be done. Let's be heartless about this. Oh. Game? Jump better. Come on. There you go. Hello. My good lady.
You. Who are you? Did he send you? Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back. I'm Centella. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked.
So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever. Or until we're turned to gold.
Why?
He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
We can't kill him because we'll be turned to gold.
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me.
I've seen you kill him.
Frustrate
Everyone
and
dies.
By him.
I can't free you.
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Maybe that's an actual explanation. They're trying to get us, prevent us from escaping.
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
Yeah, I've tried to ask him for it.
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it.
I get it, but
caring
no.
about the golden rule. I just want out.
I know.
Help me, and we can escape together. There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
No.
What? No. You can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
Invasive surgery. Ooh. Ooh.
It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please.
Nope, more quests.
You're making a mistake.
Nah, I'm not. You're gonna kill everyone. And I can't have that. Because everyone includes me. I've never... Where's the other side of this door? Eh. This is the escape to which Sentius has the key. Let's find the key. Also, somewhere in here, because this is the upper cistern, is Dooley's treasure. So that would be a chest, probably, right? Or she's the treasure. In the mod, Harrible also leads me to Maisie, so that makes sense. Right, let's leave. Sucks to... Oh, slight clipping issue. Sucks to be her. There we go. I have now new dialogues now, which is good. New dialogues is good. So let's get out. Oh, that's not out. Where's out again? Oh no, he trapped me too. Yes, the jumping is odd. No one's trying to stop me to leave, so that's good.
So
hello.
you survived the cistern. Probably just a stroke of fortuna. Don't get cocky.
I know what's down there, and I know you're involved.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
I do. I want to shoot you in the face.
Returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
Oh, you're such a nice man.
Me? What are you talking about?
Don't lie to me.
You know, you remind
Yeah, you're
me
gonna give me the same speech about Al again.
Al Worth.
Yes.
The fellow who came through the portal before you. Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who
This was a nice twist.
But he was a mob, and because of that, I watched him. And when he fight, the next time I mean, you've lived 6 times. Most impressive.
Well, last time
And
he said
yet
3.
Everything you've done has been in vain, because there's no escape, except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
You discovered my...
Keep an eye out for Santella, would you?
You've not been listening.
I couldn't care less what you think. And why would I agree to that?
'Cause I'm a punch you in the face. The golden rule is to stop me from taking it by force.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies. You and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all, me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
Alright, so what now?
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me. What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you.
I did.
And neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
We're not in your villa, so, you know. Find out who's most likely to break the golden rule. I guess it was me? I'll get you yet. So I need dirt. I still need dirt on his main rival. So it would seem like what I'm doing now is working to get him elected. I know what he's done. I've told him I know what he's done, and now I'm gonna try to make sure he's elected again. This is not at all idiotic. So I need some dirt. Who would know dirt? Would his other daughter know dirt? Let's ask his other daughter about dirt.
Citizen?
I mean, sure, she likes her life of luxury.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Can I tell her what happened to her
wish
sister?
Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
The lady with the best face. No.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Sure I can. What about your
All
guard?
weapons are to be tossed into the chasm.
Are you
Magistrate's
drunk?
orders.
Or just stretching?
What now?
Nope.
All right.
Who will tell me the nasty?
I hope you have a good reason.
Will you tell me the
So
nasty?
you survived the cistern. Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day. He's not here.
I know where he is.
Dunno. The little Capet murder escaped earlier this morning, while I was taking Yulia to the clinic. He can't have gone far, but if you find him, tell him the punishment he gets for coming back on his own won't be as bad as if I have to go looking for him.
You're so nice.
Whatever.
Can just about see him. Why is the music being all dramatic? It's not like the law's been broken. I mean, this is the Golden Rule music. Interesting. Hello.
You again.
Yeah, I helped you.
Signora.
Nothing new. Maybe the wife. I pissed her off last time. Fuck off. Let's talk to wifey. Stairs.
Delighted and deeply honored to have been elected.
Hello. Tell me some nasty about your husband.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
I know.
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me?
Ha 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 ha.
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
Let's go.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that? You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name.
Yes?
Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own.
A secret identity?
I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response.
Yes.
I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
He's wanted. Right, he wins, she gets a life of luxury. Does she want to give that up? Can I just say... this, I think. I mean, I want him to withdraw, but...
Oh, aren't you charming?
I'm so
quite sure
good
my
with
husband
women.
would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
There's always a quest. Come on.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around.
Dude.
So what do you need me to spell out?
So, I guess wine is wine.
Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counseling him through his entire election campaign, he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming.
Are you gonna
Tonight,
get drunk?
At his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry. And if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone.
Good idea.
I am so looking forward to it.
Drunk women are fun. Let's go.
So you'll help me?
Yep.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Alright, let's go. Yeah. For a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here. Yes, you are. I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I'm exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you. And so I will perform a grand gesture in your honor. I will become the city's magistrate so that I may govern with wisdom and strength with you on my side. Thank you.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
Should I? According to this bounty letter from the Emperor, he's wanted and he's set afire.
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No.
What? No. You...
Are you gonna attack me?
You mendacious
Let's
little
break the rule.
circus.
Come on.
I curse you.
Oh, is that all?
I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
Sucks to be you. I have dirt. So I can make him withdraw. But I haven't done everything I want to do. If this is my final run,
What is the meaning of... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want? Are you insane? You barge into my villa, uninvited, and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Well, if you win, everyone dies.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins?
No.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Oh, I don't need the money anymore. Everyone can go free. Excellent.
Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'd let me live?
Yes.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There, you got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Alright, I'll speak to you next cycle. Bye. Let's have an election with my favorite candidate. Actually, election first or plate first? Do I talk to the devil or do I fix an election? I'm running out of tasks. I think I'm gonna... Oh, that's fine. He will. The bad man is now a no contest win, which our friend will want to prevent by running. Now the question is, do I want to go get him involved and devil first or election first? Basically, I know there's two more endings, and I have a feeling that both of these will lead to endings. So, these are my choices now. Is get the election, or get the plaque. I think it's the plaque now. I think the election will probably be the better ending, to be honest. No, actually it won't. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna election. We're gonna election. Why are you here? Oh, you take care of Dooley. Right.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Is it possible that by sending him to help people instead of me, he is now popular? Is that...
Ah. Good one. But seriously, how did you know? You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the god.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh. Anyway, so... Anytime, friend. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Oh, and if our conversations ever...
I need the priestess. That's what I need. I can't stop it. You're driving me insane. Where's the priestess? I need to elect a man.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
Priestess in temple? Maybe, but definitely not this one. Romans and their temples, there's too many.
Citizen.
Sup?
Ave again.
I have a nomination.
Well, Malleolus has... Why do you ask? Oh, what a good idea. He is a virtuous and decent man after all. I happen to agree he'd make a wonderful magistrate.
Let's do it now.
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
Yeah.
Yes. I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Good. Let's election. Let's go. Let's see if I did or did not screw this up. She's gonna announce it. It's gonna take forever.
It is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
I still haven't talked to him. Maybe I should talk to you at some point. Are you the guy for the Greek plate? I don't think I've talked to any Greeks. And I need to find a Greek to talk to for the plate. So I suppose that must be him. Then again, I didn't ask everyone's nationality, so maybe it's not. You're not scary at all. I think you just broke your neck, so. Alright, let's see what happens. Regardless, it seems our jumper doesn't show up. Maybe I should have went and told him he's free. Or he's just slow. Because apparently we're waiting for someone. I'll be right back. I'm just doing something real quick. Oh, I did loot it, but it regrew, I guess.
Citizens,
Oh, he's still not
we
showing
have
up.
a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Pelva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Excellent.
Decius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Oh crap.
Rufius.
The man who treated my
That's a
rheumatism.
3-3.
Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Sextus Sentius
Oh.
Imperiosus.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just like this one, and I will deliver.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murdae foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Oh, we're gonna get
Mariolus is gonna be
fisticuffs.
magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Bye! I'm not dying here. Fuck you all. Let's go. He's still so loud. If this game needs any patches to tone this shouty man down. Die for me. Come on. Thank you. TARDIS noise! Who else can I get Galerius to help? There's at least one more person I need to convince to vote for my candidate. Yeah, but not this loud. Who else can help me? Or who else can he help? I think I'm gonna plaque. I'm gonna plaque. I don't know.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I'm gonna kill everyone. I already said that.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
You can give the antidote.
Yulia? Oh no. Alright, I can do that.
Because she poisoned herself. You can give this guy his rheumatism
guy.
medicine.
My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
Alright, got it.
It really sucks. I need you to... Wow.
Alright, let me
Do
see.
this, yeah.
Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
Red out Malleolus, get him to withdraw. Booyah.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
So maybe that's...
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
I'm not gonna. Maybe that turns Domitius. Is that possible? That Domitius will now vote Galerius, because Galerius tells him about... Either way. Let's plaque. I'm gonna plaque. I've chosen my ending, and I'm not changing my mind again. Yes, he watches through their eyes, I know.
Did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain. Go!
All right, I'll be in my bakery. Thank you, Galerius.
Right, so Fabia lives, and that causes some guy to vote for Galerius. There's our assassin. Yeah. Hello, stranger.
Greetings and salutations.
Domitus didn't vote? Oh no, he didn't.
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know. From which exotic part of the world do you hail?
What do I say to this man? I'm from 2,000 years in your future. Bye bye, assassin. I'm from 2,000 years in your future. That doesn't sound insane, right? Genes.
Then you are an explorer, like me.
Nope,
Wonderful.
not top one.
You must have many stories to share. I cannot wait to hear them.
I need to
We
make
will
sure
have
he...
much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Yes, I do.
And in a city full of Romans you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios and they think,
I don't
he
know.
must mean Georgios.
Actually.
Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At
Yes.
first I pull my hair out. After a while I give up and I become Georgios the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus I have no hair left to pull.
Yes, you went
But
bald.
my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Duli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Great.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Every road leads to election. I need Dooley, but Dooley won't be freed if I don't win the election for him. And
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
huh. Does he remember? That would be a twist if he remembers.
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it. But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
Yes, that's a logical chain of cause to effect, yes.
But it's mine, and I really like it. I want to keep it.
Get me out.
Well, if you get me out
Yes.
here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too. Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque, and everyone will be happy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Every road leads to election. Maybe by having Galerius expose the magistrate... Sorry, what? The priestess. The priestess. Yes. Yes. Good idea. Let's elect.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
You on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Okay. Can I get you to come to the vote?
Shalom, friend.
Hello, you have not jumped.
Galerius, He saved my life. I have a feeling he can do a lot
Yes.
more if given the chance.
This is our man. He's now coming to vote because Galerius saved him
All right, friend.
instead of me.
Thanks for the chat.
We got it. We got this. What are you running?
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election.
Great news.
Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually,
he nominates himself.
I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
It's all just happening now.
Galerius, that's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
In fact, it will proceed right now.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise. That's a shame. Now everybody's gonna think I'm some kind of oracle for knowing the future before it happens, and I have no way of explaining it.
Sucks to be you.
Maybe the patricians will start treating me with a bit more respect. But then again, probably not. All right, I'll leave you to it, friend.
Where did she go? Did she just teleport? I can't. Shut up. Election time.
A new face.
Nah, I'm not so new.
It must be it'll be. Why do you...
Let's do it now.
As I said. Very well.
Elect Galerius. Free Dooley. And all the roads will open. Also, make more money. If I don't spend it here, I might be able to sell mint condition old ass Roman coins in the future. I mean, it's just a good idea. Even though I'm apparently wanted for some horrible crime. Look at that! The man's voting. It's so good. It's all coming up me. Or would they? Yeah, they probably would. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's still gold. So I can turn it into other gold stuff. You know, gold has value. Just sell it as gold instead of ancient coins. I mean, my Corbin dating would be screwed up. I've already spent 6 days that no longer exist. But I still, you know, I aged 6 days.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva.
Is it? I don't.
Marcus Malleolus Gurgi
Yeah, definitely silver.
withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed,
Damn,
we shall
all my
dispense
plans.
with ballots, and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote.
Let's
I'll
go.
start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
One Sentius.
Georgius.
Galerius.
One
He
Galerius.
saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
One Sentius.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Ulpius.
3.
Galerius, the man who saved my
2.
life.
Rufius.
The man who treated
3.
my
3.
rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. But it seems we have a draw. In the absence of a clear consensus,
God damn it.
Sentius shall continue as acting
It's
magistrate
not enough.
until a new election is held. 1 month from today.
My fellow citizens, today you have sent me a message, and I want you to know I have heard it loud and clear.
And here they are.
I vow to spend the next month winning back your trust. Thank you for this opportunity, and may the gods watch over you.
Yeah, no pressure.
You, the new arrival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Verde foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is
What
gonna
does
be
Virgil need,
magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way.
I mean,
and we
he's
won't
not
have a
going to
problem.
switch. Mauritius.
I
He's
will
definitely
not
not
allow
going to
you to
switch.
do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me.
Decius might. Nah, Decius is not going to switch either.
This is insanity.
I think Virgil is the target, yeah.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed.
I don't think Decius is going to... Probably not.
Exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
I'm just going to wait up here. So we can discuss this in peace.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
So Virgil and Decius are the potential targets. No, I've not really talked to Virgil, that's right. So let's try. It's gonna take at least one more cycle though, because I need to find out how to help him, and then I need Galerius to go and help him.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are? Oh. Yulia. Poor girl. Alright, let me see. What? I'll go.
Alright, Virgil. I think Virgil is the better choice to try.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
I'm still gonna get this. Because why not? Let's get rich.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
Hello, sir.
Alright, I'll be in my bakery.
Sinner! Did he just put that there?
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacis, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
I think
That's why I've got to get in first.
he has a
before someone
problem.
else beats me to it.
Let's see if he wants help with that.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you
I'm always in the
probably
forum
don't want
talking to
hear
someone
about
when
the
that happens.
ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
I can just say, yeah, you're right, I don't care. Well, let's go.
I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek. Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine?
Shauna, do you care to
Only
explain?
there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell. Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the
what
city
this assassin is
and
doing here
distribute it all
to
across
your
the
fellow
chasm.
commentator.
It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest
I'm busy
is
listening to
funneled
this
to
man.
the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake, and allows us to fish and farm.
He's telling very interesting things about the city, alright?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it. Of course. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company. Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Let's find our disgusting, intolerant asshole.
It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type.
I get that.
So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Who, the Christians?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that?
I can't.
If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule. What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
I suspect they're just dicks.
Come back and let me know what you find.
Unless any new challenges are not.
Citizen.
I know he listens with their ears. I want the plaque so I can find him and give him a piece of my mind. Or maybe we can find out where she's actually going. I know one of them.
Be careful who you trust.
Her. I forget the other one. There's two. Oh, the...
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the
yeah,
golden rule.
I know the other one too.
It's a gas. Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We've all been. I used to lay awake at... I still do. Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here.
Yeah, the rumor guy.
Oh, things are very difficult for... There was a terrible fire in Rome last year. There was...
So she has nothing.
Ah.
I know she prayed at the... She just walks here and back. That was the mystery. I was following you and I got bored.
Salve.
Seeing where you were going, because you didn't poison your... Well, you got cured from your poison. And you just walk up there and back. I guess you need the exercise. After having lied in a hospital bed, dying from poison. Rumor guy.
Citizen.
Thank you for grabbing my attention. I would have walked just past you.
Better watch your step.
It's ancient Rome. Yes, Christianity is a cult.
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Solucia on Tigris. Because we're all... Not sure. It was the... So next battle came, and then nothing. That's alright. It just... See you.
Let's go to the altar, I guess. Shut up.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
I still haven't been past this door. You're in my way, lady. Stupid gold. Let's find the shrine. It's not here. Consistently get lost in these tunnels. Oh yeah, maybe she talks him down. That would be a thing. I always find this... The first time I was in these tunnels, I found this side first. But now I guess I don't find this side first. So they're not here. I can pick up another copy of the plaque, but that's not gonna help me. No evidence of... anything. Except they really like fish. Which people today still do. You can see the fish icon on people's cars and shit. So, I guess the quest wants me to talk to someone in the market, so let's do that.
Wonder how much one of these statues... Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you mind if I ask where you acquired it? Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps you'd be interested in selling it to me. I mean, it's not as if you have any use for it down here.
I have plenty of use for it down here. Ha! Ooh. I don't want him to have a bow like this though, so let's not.
Oh well, let me know if you change your mind. But for now, can I help you with something? I don't, I'm afraid. But I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something.
Alright,
Very
Fabia.
well.
another time.
I can get him to fall for his own trap, but then he would have the golden bow, and that would be a bad idea. If there's anyone I don't want to have this bow, it's probably him. And the magistrate.
Shine. Salve and welcome. Need something? Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who, it was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
It's obviously Rufius. I already talked to him. Let's talk to him again.
Alright.
Rufius is Christian, so it must be him.
Citizen.
Hello.
Ah, you again.
Yes, we were just talking, I know.
No idea what you're talking about? Yeah? Prove it.
You're Christian.
No idea what...
Alright.
See you around.
Dead end. Good. Maybe one of the other armored people knows something more, I guess. This guy's never helpful, but we can try.
Now? Do I seem like anonymous threats in my style?
You raise a good point. Fair enough.
Whatever.
What is it, citizen?
It's not him.
What? Absolutely not. I know someone's been threatening him, and I'm not happy about it. But I can assure you, it isn't me. Alright?
Cool. Dead end. So what's this then? You're not succeeding. Stop trying and help me. I investigate their
Don't
rooms,
believe
I guess?
a word they tell you.
I suppose I'll be investigating their...
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Do the one about Cerberus. How can you sleep with these people in your bedroom? That's insane. Oh, immediately I got the right house too. Awesome. It's just money. This is your final warning, sinner. Wow, it is him. Okay. But that means... Is he still gonna show up for the vote if I expose him? Did you know gold is heavy? Yeah, you on your own, you're gonna move a solid human-sized golden statue. On your own. I would like to see you try. I really would.
Ah, you again.
Which guy? In the mod? Domitius or who? Rufius? I don't see who... Well, they didn't build these statues exactly.
I'll tell you this much. I hate...
It's not over yet, game. I know you came out in 2021, but the pandemic is still happening.
Ah, then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
Yeah, he kinda does remind me of him. Especially after this line.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it. That doesn't help me. No idea what you're talking about? Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out.
Yes.
I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
I need to break the rule. Who do you want me to shoot? Because I'm gonna shoot someone. The question is, who will be the victim? It can't be
On your best behavior, I trust.
the current magistrate, by the way. He's not on the list. Wait, the quest's not finished? Oh, let's do that.
Any news about my secret admirer? You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it? Really? How did you manage that? Poor fellow.
Lion
I've heard
tamer.
that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out. Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him. Nice to talk to you.
Cool.
Thea.
Quite an impressive version.
So him. Right? Wait.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I was worried. That was a delayed reaction. I was like, how does that not break the rule? Luckily, it actually did break the rule. Otherwise, breaking it would have been harder. TARDIS noise. All right.
Salve, friend. Oh. Poor Virgil. Poor Rufius too, I guess. Alright, got it.
Alright.
Yulia. Alright, let me see. What? I'll go.
So, Virgil should now vote Galerius. Which means I am now officially, successfully, the Russian bot. If I did everything right at this point, we should be good.
Troublemaker coming into the city.
Right, so let's show the assassin.
I'll take care of him. Just go and hide, but not in the empty shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain. Go!
All right, I'll be in my bakery.
Election meddling.
Thank you, Galerius.
There's the assassin. Oh damn. I got here before Galerius. That's the problem. And somehow the scene is now broken? What are you...
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain.
I broke the game.
Go.
All right, I'll be in my bakery. Thank you, Galerius.
Don't shoot. I'm no threat. You'll find what you're looking for in the avenue. Second building on your left. I've got to run.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now. But you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Yes, it did. I mean, it wasn't very long into this loop. I could have easily reset again, so that would have been fine.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
That is what the noise is. I want to make this deal first.
Hello.
Hello, I want to
You
talk
know
to you
I-
about the plaque. I want you to promise me that I can have it if you get out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye bye.
See, I'm not sure he'll just give it to me if I let him out without ever making that, you know, deal. So... that's settled.
Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
Run. Are you gonna clean that up? Come on. I need him to switch his vote, not you. You already switched because of the medicine.
Name's Rufius. So you're...
Huh. I wonder if this actually affected anything. Alright.
Hello there, friend. Well. Oh well. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us? Certainly. Very well.
I'm just waiting for Malleolus to drop out right now. The roof. The very romantic roof. We've been told about this roof. Is the roof hiding any secrets? Except for places to drop down to your places to clip into the geometry. That's nice. What am I walking on? Oh well. I'm sure he does.
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief.
I missed everything by climbing roofs.
Whatever's in that grate.
Too much.
Well. Oh well. Malleolus. I mean, sent. Certainly. Very well.
Are you done with all your tasks? Maybe I did actually break him. He's supposed to be doing more stuff. Oh, nope.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
I wonder if I can turn his door into gold so he doesn't get out and, you know, make people fight.
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Oh, well, that's surprising. But thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know. Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
How is it? Oh, of course.
Salve. Hello there, friend. May I say? Well, I'll take.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've got it.
Oh well. Very well.
Hello.
Hello there.
I took it from the shrine.
Are you well?
Oh, come on. I want him to fall for his own trap. How did I do that?
Sentius, I suppose. Stability is always good for business. Yeah? And what's he gonna do for me? He's nothing. Certainly, for a few thousand denarii. Well, that's a shame.
How do I get him to fall for his own trap again?
You mean, how did I end up in? Suit yourself. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much go. Of course, I have an idea for generating I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no... Thank you, friend. Very well.
Is it only the very first thing he says?
Hello there, friend. May I say? Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps you'd be interested in selling it to me. I mean, it's not as if you have any use for it down here. Now you're talking, I'm interested. How about 100 denarii? Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the bow of Ulysses we're talking about.
Yes, it is.
All right. But I'm going to need you to tell me before I pay up. Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I just want a little assurance that I can trust you, that's all. I suppose you're right. All right, you drive a hard bargain, but here's your money. Now, the location of that bow. What? But I already knew that, you imbecile. Everyone knows that. I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the goddess in her own shrine would break the golden rule.
It didn't.
You promised to tell me where I could get one of my own. What is this? Some kind of joke? I don't believe this is happening. Don't even talk to me.
So I was hoping to be able to trap him in there and then say, you need to vote for my guy and I will let you out. You know, that would have been a nice trick. But instead I just take his money. That also works. Can I now give it back to him for him to change his vote? That would be fun.
How much one
Let's
of
go.
these... Don't even talk to me.
I'm talking to you. Alright. Fuck you.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
He's not talking to me anymore. So I need to reset him. I probably could have taken him for more money. Either way, I'm now gonna have to pay him for him to change his vote. So, you know, I could use the money either way. Should have maybe grabbed the chest before doing the loop. Why are you following me? You're very rude. I need him, not you. Can I fight them? They're already gold, so probably not, right? Yeah. I don't know that I got Virgil. That's the point. I want them both. I'm gonna try buying this vote.
Salve. Oh. Yulia. Poor bird. Alright, let me... What? I'll go.
So what it looks like is that I just got Rufius twice.
Greetings and salutations.
Rufius never goes to clean the graffiti if Galerius confronts him. Rufius never goes to clean the graffiti, which means Virgil will never know.
How'd you do? Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Wow. Oh well. Malleoli. Very well.
Alright, so he will never vote for Sentius. That's good. I need to wait again for the guy to withdraw and Galerius to nominate himself, etc, etc. Which means this is time for me to grab a drink.
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin for Yulia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to be alright. Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much for acting.
quickly.
Salve, Ruffius. I hear your rheumatism has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
Well, yeah, I'm in the forum
There's
every
no
time.
need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark.
And probably if I'm in somewhere else, I probably won't hear it. But the shrine that collapsed just now is right here. It just happens that I'm in the area.
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
How am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
I'm starting to believe that the voice she will guide you is the missing sister. So what this voice is trying to do is get me to escape with her. I guess this voice thinks that's the best option. Which is interesting. Or there's another she, a different she. It's pointing at the crazy woman, maybe. That's also possible.
Citizen.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Yulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Yulia immediately.
How do you know she's not poisoned? Plot hole. Everyone in this game runs very well. Very good runners. All of them.
Yulia. I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
So I guess he just waits for this conversation.
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in again. What? How? Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back. Don't believe a word they tell you.
Alright, I won't. It takes a while for this all to resolve.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again? How is it? Oh.
Bye. Let's buy you a vote.
How'd you do? Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you mind if... Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps you'd be interested... Oh well, let me know. Sentius, I suppose. Yeah? And what's he gonna... Certainly. For...
Oh, wait.
Well, that's a
I know what he
Very
wants.
well.
I don't have to pay him. Because you told me. About the other bow. I could just take another bow. He wants a bow, I'll give him a bow and he'll vote.
Wonder how much one of these statues is... Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Well, I'll take... Oh well. Sent... Yeah? Certainly. Well, that's a shame.
I have to pay him. I'll...
Sentius.
Whatever.
Yeah? Certainly. Pleasure doing business. Very well.
Alright, let's election.
Welcome.
A new fa- It'll be... Why do As I said... Very well.
Welcome.
Oh, shiny.
This? It's just a regular bow. How about this? That's shiny, yeah. Let's see how this plays out. He's here first. Wow, you're in a hurry. It's interesting how Galerius doesn't... It's interesting how Galerius doesn't participate in the democracy unless he's actually a candidate. No, I didn't take the arrows. Good point, thank you. So unless Rufius lies to me, or Decius lied to me. If Decius lied to me, he might just break the law right here.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Galerius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my
5.
rheumatism.
I didn't need 5, but I got 5.
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helver.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
Alright. That ended peacefully. Do you have opinions, sir?
We're finally alone. We have? I must have Is that about right?
You remember, because you remember, you told me, and you know that I remember, you told me you remember. We don't need to play this game anymore.
Seems rather brash, but nothing really. It won't be long before the Golden Rule is broken and everything will be reset. I dare say it won't affect me in the slightest.
Alright.
Thank you.
That makes sense. Yeah. I guess he's fine.
I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hello? I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
I am.
Oh, it is you. Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me out again. I'm so happy. You can have my shiny plaque if you want, and maybe you can help me find my treasure.
Also, yes.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
I did? What? Oh.
What was in there? Was it gold and pearls and shiny things?
It was her. So that's a dead end now.
Share some with me.
Ah.
I'm confused. Hannibal said it was a precious secret.
But what's the key then?
It's not a treasure. Oh. Alright. I trust you. Oh, look over there. Something shining. Is it treasure?
What?
Maybe it is treasure. I can see it for myself. So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open.
I'm gonna grab my plaque.
Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
No.
Don't you dare.
No.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Alright. Ow. That was my face. Idiot. I guess the plaque's my only lead. The treasure was the girl, which I expected, because the treasure in the mod is also the girl. But there's 4 endings, and I'm now... This plaque is getting me... Maybe I can, yeah. That would be interesting. Either way, I'm gonna follow this plaque now and see what happens. You can go make friends.
Salve, friend.
Hello.
Oh. Yulia. Poor bird. Alright, let me... What? I'll go.
Maybe I can, but I'm not gonna do that now. I don't feel like waiting for all this to play out again, so I'm just gonna go do the plaques now. I have all 4. Let's finish this business. And then look for the final ending afterwards. Because I don't feel like waiting for all this to play out again. I have stuff to do. Why aren't you on your ledge? Why are you here?
Don't believe a word they tell you. Not a good time, friend.
Yeah, I know, you have plans. I know. Just wait there, someone's coming to tell you something very important. Oh, hold on. Something I need to check. Oh, look. He makes the crater. Huh. That's actually him? How? It's a human body. It's not... It's so deep too. I guess I could have gone in through the front door, right? That would have been smarter. Let's do the front door this time. He makes that crater? How? He's not made of gold. He's not made of gold. Does he get like shot by a statue on the way down? But no one else is getting shot. Huh? I'm a look confused. Look confused. Yeah, but I have to check this. Yeah, it's right here. He is that corpse, and he makes that giant crater. Wow. That's... Huh. Physics. How do they work? $131 arrows. Wow. Alright, doesn't matter anymore. We're gonna fix this obelisk. We're going inside. We're gonna talk to Hades or Pluto or... whatever his ass is called. We have a loading. Let's see what happens. Let's meet the dwarf. Speak his name. Who are we expecting to find here? I think all are correct. Probably. Oh, alright, I guess say nothing worked. Alright. That was wrong, apparently. So that was Hades. Oh! So this is the Roman portion And then this would be the Greek portion. So then this is the Egyptian. Oh, right. It all makes sense. Yes. So we have Osiris. And the one I didn't say yet. Well, this is excuse you. When did we enter a sci-fi game? Alright, I did not see this coming. What the fuck? What?
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
This is quite an upgrade from random dwarf.
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago. That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you, without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
Hey dude, I have bad news. Because I'm sure you set up the city to force a city to live without sin for a year. I think that means you interfered, sir. Your wager is already bust.
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved
I know a couple of them, but as planets, not as gods. I'm not really familiar with the Roman pantheon. Or the Greek one.
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten. To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Ogle, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it. It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely.
How?
And he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing.
Gilgamesh,
which came to be
really?
known as the Epic of Gilgamesh. His words were twisted and distorted over generations.
Sure.
Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning. And in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas.
Yeah.
They each told embellished tales of this place.
Really
how to get
fanficky,
here,
yeah.
And how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth. Of course, my story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know? My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive. It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself.
Call us mortals, so
Your
that
ancestors
implies
revered
you
me
are
because to
immortal?
them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey. No. Long ago I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that.
Yeah, right. AKA, we didn't want to make a model.
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life.
I don't know her at all. Oh.
Your gaze lingers too long.
I'm not allowed to stare at the woman. Alright.
That is my servant.
Now that would be Karen.
You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions. As you wish. That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
It counts as interfering.
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold, and when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands.
Wait.
While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels.
All right.
I give your kind a second chance of life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
No.
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
I missed some of that.
When my kin departed, they left. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest.
Right.
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not? Enough. You clearly know nothing.
What does it take to piss you off?
I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes. If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Then what an odd question.
I like how he doesn't investigate further. Actually, I don't like. It's not great writing. He's suspicious of me, but he doesn't investigate. Why?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example? Abduction? You mean the magistrate imprisoning his daughter in the cistern, I take it. He did so because she sought to escape. A sin I take particularly seriously. Better that he stops her from escaping, albeit brutishly, than I have to wipe out this entire city to punish her. Wouldn't you agree? Supposing you're right, and my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
Ooh. What do?
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue. Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon? How dare you threaten her? This ends now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
How do I take the crown? There it is. So now I just run, I guess? Ah, I know what this is. I'm actually dying, holy crap. That's not great. Don't hit me. No, no, no. That's bad. That was annoying. Grabbing the crown took too long, clearly. I'm gonna respawn with a sliver of health, aren't I? Ah, this will be great. Can I zipline from here? I think I can, actually. Oh. Oh. Alright. It's late enough. No, I'm not gonna manage. I'm gonna have to do this conversation all over again. And I don't wanna right now. I wanna think about what just happened, and I wanna continue some other day, because it's late. And I'm quitting. For now. So. Game over. That took a while, yeah. It was like 30 minutes of talking. It's long enough. And I have to do it over again. And it's late, so I don't want to do it over again right now. So I wish you a good night. And I will catch you later. It was fun to play. And fun to have the viewers with me. Yeah. Good night.